We got a new project. Here it comes. I'm back. Yes, it is I. Once again back. And today I'm going to be cutting the chain off of a Yamaha R6 motorcycle. And I'm partly in the shadow. Captain Shadow's back. That's another story. Basically, I'm going to start out with a multi-tool. I'm a bit of a multi-tool. Trailer blade, carbide, metal, multi-tool blade. I'm going to use that. I'm going to cut the little pin off. This chain does not have master link. Cut the pin off and squeeze it out with the little extruder, protruder, whatever that thing is that pushes out the. There's a little tool that pushes the blade, pushes the pin out. But I'm going to use this. I'm going to try to shave that thing off, and then if I fail with the multi-tool, I have a nice metal grinding wheel. I'm going to use the grinder. That's R. Kelly's favorite tool. Grinder, he don't see nothing wrong with it. Apparently, totally. Multi-tool, pretty cool. You all know what this is. You pull this little guy up like here, pull it, yeah, like that. Sound effects. That's what you get on this channel. You get your little blade penis out there. It's not what it's called. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. This little guy just sits right like that. See? Look at it. Sits. I got these cool little nubbins there. Look at that. Stick it on there. Stick this in there. Boom. Once that's on there, can you even see me? You push this down. Locks it in. It's tight. And then you turn on and this job I'm going to be using the Makita 4S battery. That's an okay battery, I guess. Get to the chopper. We're going to get down low and close and personal here. I'm going to write it off. And surprise, no chain. The person who owns this bike can be surprised by finding the chain's already off. And I'm ahead of schedule. Buy a quality tripod. That's all I have to say. It's hot, cold, hot, cold. Now I'm sweating like a pimp with one hoe. That looks pretty close. The hazard here is it's hard to tell where the actual center of that pin is. It all looks like the same metal. Hard to tell, but in there, the pin has moved a little bit. There's some movement. I can kind of see it. Might have to just grind it, but do R. Kelly proud and use a grinder. Yeah, a grinder's easier for sure. It's moved a little bit. I like metal slivers. How about you? You like metal slivers? Annoying. Annoying sounds. Get rid of the annoying sounds. They will kill you. It's up off center, and I think it's because my cutting with my multi-tool wasn't on point. Alright, that's it. Don't waste too long on a problem before you come up with another path. I'm not gonna win. There's a reason why I'm not a mechanic. I worked at a mechanic shop, and most of the mechanics hated their job, and that I was sold. It's like never. It's come a little bit, but it's not doing much. I think eventually I'll just end up cutting through that whole link, and maybe that's what you know what, that instead of grinding down. Let me know in the comments. Nobody will. Nobody comments to my stuff, and I don't care. This is my shop. It's a garage, but we'll call it a shop. Why not? It's not my motorcycle, but I know the person who owns it. It just keeps going off on its own. It's like it's bent. It's actually bent. So I'm never going to get this thing to do its thing. I think probably came from Amazon, would be my guess. I got it in a little bit. I pushed it in a little bit. And I honestly, I've taken half that, just think I've taken half that width out. So I'm just going to saw it with the multi-tool. Ain't no problem. The Sawzall, or the reciprocating saw last night, there's too much vibration and the chain isn't on the sprocket anymore, obviously. So we're just going to go right through it. I think I can do it. That rhymes. Well, dang it. That was pretty easy. Bending everything. I bent this. I bent, most importantly, the little centerpiece is bent. And it just keeps going off to the side. I think the best use of my time is just to cut the other link straight through. Yeah, we'll do that. Had to cool down the fridge. Metal ring on my phone heated up. Phone shut down. You probably missed the cutting of the chain. Trust me, it was cut. It was wonderful. It was awesome. Well, let's go back out there. I'm just going to show you. Chain was cut. Hold on. Boom. Use the multi-tool to cut right through it. So if you have a hard time punching that, one of those links out, if you have a hard time punching it out, get yourself a nice metal rated, as like a carbide metal blade for the multi-tool, and it really cutting through the whole, within 30 seconds to a minute, somewhere in there. I'm not great at time. Right through that chain, just right through a link. Boom. And then the other side, I could have done it probably the same. Probably 2 to 4 minutes total. You're through the whole chain. So if you can't get your grinder set up going, if you can't get the grinder going, just go for that. And you know, so yeah. And I'm kind of thinking about some Cheez-Its and goldfish. It's kind of on my mind right now. So I'm gonna have some dinner in a little bit, but I think I've earned some Cheez-Its and goldfish while I edit. Yes. So that is the video. A little different route today. I know it's not like DeWalt tools or anything. I used the Makita because I'm Makita, so I used Makita. I used the Makita multi-tool, and I know it's probably not the same thing I normally do, but I figure I'm just going to do some manly toolsy, everydayzy type of things, and you can like it or not like it or whatever. You know, hey, maybe like it and maybe subscribe. You know, I mean, come on, I'm at 154. I can make 155 if you really care. Give me one more, but then I like even numbers. So how about 2 more? But don't go down, just go up, please. No, I'm not gonna beg. Please subscribe.